second thought. Every second that passes is gone forever, yet so many live as if they have an unlimited supply. They put things off, delay their dreams, and convince themselves that they'll start later. But later is a lie. It's the silent thief that robs you of everything you could have been. Time waits for no one. The only time that exists is now. And those who succeed in life understand this simple truth. Every second counts. When you fully grasp that your time is limited, your entire mindset shifts. You stop wasting time on distractions. You stop letting fear hold you back. You stop settling for a life that is less than extraordinary. Instead, you take action. You push forward. You fight for your dreams like your life depends on it. Because it does. Success is not given. It is earned second by second, choice by choice, action by action. Every successful person in history understood this. They didn't wait for the perfect moment. They created it. They didn't let time slip away. They owned it and used it to build something great. Most people don't realize how much time they waste. They scroll through their phones for hours, watch meaningless television, procrastinate on their goals, and live as if they'll have another chance to do it all over again. But here's the reality. You don't get a second chance at life. Every second you waste is gone forever. And if you continue wasting time, one day you'll wake up full of regret, wondering why you didn't do more when you had the chance. Think about this. If you waste just 1 hour a day, that's 365 hours a year, over 15 full days wasted. Imagine wasting 2 or 3 hours daily. That's months of your life disappearing into nothingness, all because you were too comfortable, too distracted, or too afraid to take action. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not talent, intelligence, or luck. It's how they use their time. Winners make every second count. They work when others rest. They grind when others make excuses. And because of that, they achieve things most people only dream about. Excuses are the enemy of progress. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," you're lying to yourself. You're feeding the illusion that you have unlimited time, when in reality, you don't even know if you have another day. The only guarantee in life is this moment, right now. The only way forward is to stop making excuses and start taking action. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people hesitate. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. But here's the truth. Fear will never go away. The only way to overcome it is to act despite it. Every time you push through fear, you grow stronger. Every time you take action, you build confidence. Every time you refuse to give up, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Taking action doesn't mean waiting for motivation to strike. It means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline will carry you through when motivation fades. You must train yourself to act, to push forward, to move even when every part of you wants to stop. Because success isn't about feeling good every day. It's about doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. Success is not built in a day. It is built in the small choices you make every single day. Waking up early to work on your goals. Choosing to exercise instead of sitting on the couch. Reading books that expand your mind instead of wasting time on social media. Each of these small choices may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they compound into something incredible. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, artist,
Now we gotta go help people customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Maybe where's the golf cart?
And Leader has one thing in common. They mastered the art of consistency. They understood that greatness is not achieved overnight. It is built piece by piece, second by second, through relentless effort and unwavering commitment. The small actions you take today may not seem like much, but over months and years, they will separate you from everyone else. The people who achieve their dreams aren't the ones who work hard for a few days and then quit. They're the ones who show up day after day, no matter how hard it gets. We live in a world full of distractions. Every day, your time and attention are being pulled in 1,000 different directions. Social media, television, news, entertainment, other people's opinions. If you're not careful, you will spend your entire life consumed by things that do nothing to move you forward. The most successful people guard their time like it's the most valuable thing they own, because it is. They don't waste time on things that don't serve their goals. They cut out distractions. They say no to things that don't align with their vision. They focus with an intensity that most people cannot comprehend. And because of that, they achieve things most people never will. One day, you will wake up and it will be your last day on earth. You won't know it's your last day. You'll go through your morning routine thinking you have more time. But then, suddenly, your time will be up. And when that moment comes, you won't be able to go back. You won't be able to buy more time. You won't be able to fix the things you regret. What will you feel in that moment? Pride, fulfillment, or regret? Will you look back and know that you used every second to chase your dreams, to become the person you were meant to be? Or will you look back and realize that you wasted it all, that you played it safe, that you let fear, comfort, and laziness steal the life you could have had? Right now you have a choice. You can keep living the way you have been, wasting time, making excuses, convincing yourself that you'll start later, or you can wake up. You can realize that your time is running out. You can make the decision right now that you will not waste another second, that you will not live a life of regret, that you will push yourself, fight for your dreams, and make every second count, because this is it. This is your one life. There are no second chances. There are no do-overs. Every second is a gift, and it's up to you to make it count. The difference between those who live extraordinary lives and those who live with regret is not luck, intelligence, or natural talent. It's relentless effort. The people who achieve the impossible aren't the ones who were handed the best opportunities. They are the ones who created their own opportunities. They refuse to accept mediocrity, refuse to be average, refuse to let excuses and obstacles stand in their way. Greatness is not something you are born with. It is something you build, choice by choice, action by action. Every second, you are making a decision to push forward or to stand still, to take control or to drift aimlessly, to grind harder or to let yourself slip. The path to greatness is paved with sacrifice, discipline, and an unshakable will to keep moving forward. There are no shortcuts. There are no easy routes. The only way to get there is to show up every single day and put in the work, whether you feel like it or not. Some days you will be tired. Some days you will doubt yourself. Some days you will feel like quitting. But those are the days that separate winners from everyone else. The most powerful weapon you have is your mind. If you want to be great, you have to train your mind to be stronger than your emotions. Most people let their feelings control them. They let fear stop them from taking risks. They let self-doubt convince them that they aren't good enough. They let distractions pull them away from their purpose. But the most successful people in the world have one thing in common. They control their minds. They don't let their emotions dictate their actions. They don't let fear keep them from moving forward. They don't let setbacks make them give up. Instead, they use every failure as fuel.
You have the power to change lives, starting with your own. If you're ready to make
They use every moment of doubt as motivation to prove themselves wrong. If you let your mind be weak, full of excuses, fears, and hesitation, it will control you. But if you train it every day, if you replace negativity with relentless belief, if you push past fear, if you discipline yourself to focus only on what moves you forward, you will become unstoppable. The greatest warriors, the most successful entrepreneurs, the ones who changed the world, they all had mastery over their minds. They refused to let doubt dictate their actions. They refused to let fear control their decisions. They refused to let obstacles break them. And because of that, they won battles most people wouldn't even dare to fight. Comfort is the silent killer of potential. It feels good in the moment, but it slowly destroys your future. Most people stay stuck in their lives not because they aren't capable, but because they refuse to step outside of what feels safe. They convince themselves that what they have is good enough, even when deep down they know they were meant for more. But good enough is the enemy of greatness. Every person who has ever achieved something incredible had to step outside their comfort zone. They had to risk failure, embarrassment, struggle, and uncertainty. They had to walk away from the easy path and choose the harder road. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the world-changing leaders, they didn't get there by playing it safe. They got there by pushing themselves beyond their limits, by doing things that scared them, by stepping into the unknown with courage. Your comfort zone is a prison, and the longer you stay inside, the harder it becomes to break free. The only way to grow is to force yourself into discomfort. If it's uncomfortable, it's probably the right move. If it scares you, it's probably exactly what you need to do. Stop running from difficulty. Stop avoiding struggle. Stop seeking the easy way out. Because the easy way leads nowhere. But the hard way, the path of effort, discipline, and sacrifice, that's the road to greatness. Success isn't for everyone. That's the truth most people don't want to hear. Because success requires sacrifice, and most people aren't willing to make it. They want the rewards, but they don't want the work. They want the results, but they don't want to endure the pain of getting there. They want the glory, but they aren't willing to grind in the dark before anyone sees their efforts. If you want success, you have to pay the price. There are no shortcuts. There is no easy way. You have to be willing to put in years of hard work without immediate reward. You have to be willing to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. You have to be willing to fail, learn, and keep going. Most people quit before they ever see results because they expect instant gratification. But that's not how success works. You plant the seeds today, and you might not see growth for months, even years. But if you keep watering those seeds, if you keep showing up, if you keep grinding while everyone else gives up, you will win. This is where most people fail. They stop too soon. They get discouraged. They look at others who seem to have it easier and think, maybe I'm not meant for this. But the ones who make it, the ones who become great, they don't stop. They don't let frustration make them quit. They push through. They keep going. They trust the process. And one day, after years of dedication, everything changes. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to keep going when nothing seems to be happening? Are you willing to grind when no one is watching? Are you willing to suffer now for the life you want later? If the answer is no, then stop pretending you want success. But if the answer is yes, then stop wasting time and get to work. Right now you have the power to make a decision that will change your life. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Right now. This is the moment where you decide that you will no longer waste time. This is the moment where you decide that you will not live a life of regret. Every second from this point forward is a chance to change everything. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know exactly how you're going to get there. You just have to start. You just have to take the first step. Because once you take that step, once you commit to the journey, you will build unstoppable momentum. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more wasted seconds. This is your life. This is your time. Make every second count. Listen, man, you ever wake up and just feel like you're running in place? Like you're grinding but not moving? Like every single day is just a repeat of the last? You wake up, check your phone, scroll through people living their best lives, and you're just there, stuck, watching.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From
Wishing, wondering when your time is going to come. Let me tell you something. Your time isn't coming. Not unless you get up and go get it. Success isn't a package that gets delivered to your doorstep. It's not something you stumble upon. It's not something you wait for. It's something you take. So bro, what are you doing with your life? You want more, but you keep doing the same thing every day. You want change, but you refuse to change. You're waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect motivation to hit. But that moment doesn't exist. Perfection is a lie. The only thing that exists is now. Every second you waste is the second you will never get back. You will never be this young again. You will never have this moment again. You will never have this opportunity again. And while you sit there thinking about whether or not you should go for it, someone else is already out there making moves, grinding, getting ahead. The world doesn't slow down for you. Nobody's waiting for you to get your act together. Your dreams are out there, but they are being taken by the people who are willing to fight for them. How long are you going to keep making excuses? How long are you going to keep waiting? How long are you going to keep telling yourself one day, like one day, is some magical land where all your dreams come true? Wake up. One day doesn't exist. Here's the truth you don't want to hear. Everything you don't have is because of you. Not your parents, not your circumstances, not your boss, not society. You. And the worst part? Deep down, you know it. You know you could be doing more. You know you could be better. You know you're capable of more. But instead of facing that truth, you numb yourself with distractions. You scroll. You binge watch. You stay in your comfort zone. But let me ask you this. Where has your comfort zone gotten you? What has staying comfortable done for you? The answer? Nothing. You either get excuses or results, but you don't get both. You ever see a champion? You ever see someone at the top of their game? Let me tell you something. They didn't get there by accident. They didn't wake up one day and suddenly become great. They worked every day when they didn't feel like it, when they were tired, when they were doubting themselves. They showed up. That's the difference. The people who win in life, they show up every single day no matter what. You think you're grinding? You're not. Winners work when everyone else is sleeping. Winners push when everyone else is taking a break. Winners fight when everyone else is quitting. You have to outwork everybody. Because guess what? Someone else out there wants the same thing you want. And they are willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Are you? I know what you're thinking. But life is unfair. But I had a rough start. But I'm struggling. Nobody cares. That's the cold, hard truth. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you a better life. Nobody is going to knock on your door and give you your dreams. The only person that can change your life is you. Stop looking for sympathy. Stop waiting for someone to feel bad for you. Get up. Get to work. Make it happen. What if for the next year you gave it everything you had? No half efforts, no laziness, no distractions, just pure, relentless focus. What if you worked harder than you ever have before? What if you stopped making excuses? What if you stopped waiting for motivation and started creating discipline? What if you finally became the person you were meant to be? What if? Think about that. You keep acting like you have forever. But let me tell you something. You don't. Time is running out. The clock is ticking. One day, you're going to wake up, and you won't have any more chances left. You'll be old, full of regrets, wishing you had just taken action when you had the chance. Do you want to be that guy? The guy who looks back and realizes he wasted his entire life waiting? Or do you want to be the guy who went for it, who gave it everything, who left nothing on the table? Bro, it's time to wake up. Enough waiting. Enough doubting. Enough procrastinating. You have one life, one chance to make it count, one chance to build the life you want, one chance to be the person you were meant to be. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to keep waiting, keep dreaming, keep making excuses? Or are you going to wake up, take action, and finally go all in? The choice is yours. Nobody can make it for you. No more waiting. No more wasting. You've already wasted enough time. You've already let too many days slip by. And the truth, time doesn't wait for you. While you sit there thinking, maybe tomorrow, someone else is taking action today. While you complain about how unfair life is, someone else is making moves. While you hesitate, while you doubt, while you fear failure, someone else is grinding, learning, improving. You could have started last year. You could have been miles ahead by now. But instead, you let another year go by, another month, another week, another day. And here you are, still talking about what you want to do. But here's the good news. You can change everything, right now. Forget yesterday, forget last year, forget all the times you failed. None of that matters. What matters is right now. Right now, you can decide to change. Right now, you can make the choice to get serious. Right now, you can stop waiting and start working. Because here's the truth. If you don't change today, you won't change tomorrow. I'll start on Monday. Next month, I'll be ready. The timing isn't right. Lies. All of it. If you really wanted it.
There's DNA. Then there's heavy-duty DNA. HDNA.
You'd start now. Period. So stop lying to yourself. Stop pretending you don't have control. You do. You always have. You just haven't used it. Until now. Forget motivation. Forget inspiration. You know what winners rely on? Discipline. You won't always feel like working. You won't always feel like grinding. You won't always feel like waking up early, staying up late, or sacrificing comfort. Do it anyway. That's discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Discipline is showing up every single day, even when you're tired, even when you're frustrated, even when you don't see progress. That's why most people fail. They only work when they feel like it. But the winners, the ones at the top, they show up every damn day. They put in the hours when nobody's watching. They push through when it's hard. They grind when it's uncomfortable. And guess what? That's why they win. Your excuses are a lie. I don't have time. I'm too tired. I don't know where to start. I don't have the right connections. Stop. Just stop. You have time. You're just wasting it. You have energy. You're just not using it. You can start. You're just afraid. Every excuse you make is just a way to let yourself off the hook. And while you sit there making excuses, someone else is finding a way. Successful people don't have fewer problems. They don't have more time. They don't have better luck. They just refuse to make excuses. So what's it going to be? More excuses or real action? Let's be real. Success isn't easy. It requires sacrifice. It requires pain. It requires doing what others won't, so you can live how others can't. So what are you willing to give up? Your distractions? Your bad habits? Your comfort? Because the truth is, you can't have it all. You can't have a millionaire mindset and still live with a broke mentality. You can't get in the best shape of your life while eating garbage and skipping workouts. You can't build an empire while wasting hours on nonsense. Success demands a price, and most people aren't willing to pay it. Are you? Do the hard things you want to be great. Start doing hard things. Wake up early when you don't feel like it. Go to the gym when you're tired. Put in extra hours when everyone else is resting. Say no to distractions when everyone else is saying yes. That's how you separate yourself. That's how you level up. That's how you go from average to unstoppable. Because every time you choose the easy way, you stay exactly where you are. And let's be real. Where you are isn't good enough. You're going to fail. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall flat on your face. Good. Because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every winner you admire has failed more times than you've even tried. Failure is where you learn. Failure is where you grow. Failure is where you toughen up. But here's the key. You can't quit. You can't let failure break you. You can't let it make you weak. You can't let it make you stop. Because if you stop, if you quit, if you give up, that's the only real failure. So fail, and then get back up, and keep going. Are you really okay with being average? Are you really okay with just existing instead of living? Because that's what most people do. They just exist. They wake up, go to work, go home, waste time, sleep, and repeat. And then they die. No impact, no legacy, no dreams fulfilled. Is that really the life you want? Because if it's not, then do something about it. This is it. This is your wake-up call. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more being okay with mediocrity. Because guess what? Time is running out. And you are either going to be a success story or a cautionary tale. You are either going to look back on your life with pride or regret. You are either going to win or wonder what could have been. And the choice is 100% yours. So bro, what are you doing with your life? Because if the answer isn't everything in my power to be the best version of myself, then you are wasting it. The clock is ticking. What are you waiting for? You still think you have time, don't you? You still think you can coast, procrastinate, and take your time figuring things out. Let me tell you something. Time isn't waiting for you. Every second, every minute, every hour that slips away is one you will never get back. And while you're sitting here thinking about making a change, someone else is out there making moves. Someone else is working harder than you. Someone else is pushing themselves when you're resting. Someone else is stacking wins while you're still waiting for the right time. Wake up, bro. There is no right time. The only time is now. Stop living for tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't promised. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start next week?
Want to become a cybersecurity engineer? If you're tired of your current career, even though you're getting paid well, and you want to switch careers into IT so you can have more stability, remote job opportunities, and financial growth and spend more time with your family, that's where we come in. We've helped.
I'll get serious after this. I just need to wait for the perfect moment. Let me ask you something. How many of those moments have actually come? Because if you're honest with yourself, you'll realize they never do. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Next month becomes next year. And before you know it, you're out of time. You have been waiting long enough. Your dreams, they aren't going to wait. Your goals, they aren't going to chase you. It's either you take action now, or you wake up one day wondering where the time went. And trust me, regret hurts more than discipline. You know why you aren't where you want to be? Because you're comfortable. You're comfortable waking up late. You're comfortable playing it safe. You're comfortable staying the same. And that comfort, it's keeping you stuck. Nothing great comes from comfort. Nothing great comes from easy. Nothing great comes without sacrifice. The ones who win, they are the ones willing to suffer. They are the ones who embrace the pain that others run from. They are the ones who don't just dream about success, they demand it. So let me ask you, are you demanding success, or are you just hoping for it? Because hope won't get you anywhere. Only action will. I need you to understand something. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's going to wake you up and make you work. Nobody is going to hand you success. This is on you. You have two choices. Keep waiting. Keep making excuses. Keep pretending like you have all the time in the world. Or take control of your life and start executing like your future depends on it, because it does. Because if you don't step up, if you don't take ownership of your life, if you don't push yourself beyond your comfort zone, then nothing is going to change. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Everything you want is on the other side of sacrifice. You want to be successful, you're going to have to give something up. You can't have greatness and still live like everyone else. You can't be extraordinary and still act like an average person. You can't achieve your dreams and still do the same things that have been keeping you stuck. It's time to cut the nonsense. Cut the late nights watching useless content. Cut the distractions that do nothing for you. Cut the people who keep you comfortable in mediocrity. Start prioritizing what actually matters. Your goals, your discipline, your future. Because guess what? You don't get to have both. You don't get to chase your dreams and stay the same. You have to make a choice. What means more to you? Your future or your excuses? The difference between winners and losers? Winners fall in love with the process. They don't just chase the result. They respect the grind. They don't wait for motivation. They show up anyway. Most people quit when it gets hard. Most people stop when it's uncomfortable. But you need to do the opposite. You need to push harder when it gets tough. You need to go even further when you want to stop. You need to show up when nobody else does. Because the ones who go all in are the ones who make it. The ones who refuse to quit are the ones who win. So tell me, are you one of them? The final question is, who are you going to be? When your time is up, when your life is over, and you look back, what are you going to see? A life full of regret? A life full of excuses? A life of wasted potential? Or a life of purpose? A life of relentless pursuit? A life where you gave everything you had? You are writing that story right now. Every decision you make, every action you take, every single moment, it all matters. So I'll ask you again, bro, what are you doing with your life? Are you going to keep waiting? Or are you finally going to wake up and take control? Because this is your moment. This is your time. This is your life. Now go make something of it. There comes a time when you have to decide. A time when all the distractions, all the excuses, all the doubts have to fade away. A time when you say, enough is enough. That time is now. Lock in. You've spent too long talking about what you're going to do. Too long waiting for the perfect moment. Too long making plans and setting goals without real execution. You've been thinking about it for years. When will you start doing? Because here's the truth. Nobody cares about your dreams until you make them real. Nobody is going to come hand you success. Nobody is going to wake you up at 5 a.m., push you to work harder, and make sure you don't quit. That's your job. And the moment you take full responsibility for your future, that's when things start to change. This is where most people fail. They want the rewards without the sacrifice. They want the success without the struggle. They want the results, but aren't willing to pay the price.
$78 a month for 2 cars. Make sure you watch carefully because I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I just clicked on this link and I answered some standard questions. Quiz only took maybe 2 minutes and suddenly, boom, got a new rate, $78.
But you're different because you're not just going to try. You're going to lock in and make it happen. How many times have you told yourself, I'll start tomorrow? How many times have you waited for motivation to kick in? You've been waiting for a sign, but the sign is right here, right now. You don't need another book, another podcast, another motivational video. You need to start. You need to lock in. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop saying you don't have time. Stop saying you don't have money, connections, or the right opportunities. Those are all excuses. The world doesn't care about what's holding you back. It only recognizes results. Everyone has problems. Everyone has reasons why they could fail. But winners push through. Winners don't let circumstances dictate their future. They create their own future. So what's stopping you? Fear, laziness, self-doubt. Whatever it is, it's not bigger than you. You are stronger than your excuses. Lock in. There is no easy way. There is no shortcut. If you want something extraordinary, you have to put in extraordinary effort. People say they want success, but do they really? Because wanting something and being willing to work for it are 2 different things. You say you want to be in shape, but do you push yourself in the gym every single day? You say you want to be successful, but do you stay up late grinding while everyone else is watching TV? You say you want a better life, but are you truly willing to suffer for it? Success is not a gift, it's earned. And the only way to earn it is through hard work, discipline, and sacrifice. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you work for. Motivation is unreliable, it fades. Some days you wake up inspired, but other days you don't. And those days, That's where discipline takes over. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It means waking up early, even when you're tired. It means working out, even when you don't want to. It means showing up every single day, regardless of how you feel. Winners don't wait to feel good before they take action. They take action, and then they feel good, because they're making progress. This is where most people quit. The moment things get uncomfortable, they back off. They start strong but fade away when the excitement wears off. You are not most people. Lock in. The problem is, most people want to be comfortable now. They want to sleep in. They want to take breaks. They want to relax. And that's why they never get ahead. Because success doesn't care how comfortable you are. If you want to be great, you have to be willing to suffer. You have to give up distractions. You have to give up wasted time. You have to choose discipline over pleasure, commitment over comfort, and progress over procrastination. Your future self is waiting for you to stop making excuses. Your future self is watching you right now, wondering if you're going to step up or stay the same. When you look back on your life, will you be proud of what you did? Or will you regret the opportunities you let slip away? The choice is yours. Lock in. This isn't about competing with anyone else. This is about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about looking in the mirror every morning and asking yourself, am I doing everything I can? Most people are stuck because they never demand more from themselves. They get comfortable, and comfort is the enemy of growth. Every single day, you have a chance to get better. You have a chance to outwork the old you. You have a chance to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you think. It's not about talent. It's about work. It's about effort. Some people say, I don't have what it takes. But guess what? You do. You just have to stop doubting yourself and start proving it. Lock in. Time is running out. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. How bad do you really want it? Are you willing to make the sacrifices? Are you willing to go through the struggle? Are you willing to grind when nobody's watching? Because that's what it takes. You are one decision away from changing your life. One decision to commit. One decision to take action. One decision to stop waiting and start moving. Don't waste another day. Don't waste another opportunity. Don't wait for the right moment. It will never come. The time is now. Lock in. This is your life. Your future is in your hands. Nobody is going to save you. Nobody is going to do it for you. If you want to change your life, you have to be the one to make it happen. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more distractions. Commit. Focus. Take action.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20 handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated by AI from a trending product database from one of the top vendors on the planet. And the reason that we can do this completely free for you is because, well, Shopify is paying me to do it. You've probably seen me before because for the last year, Shopify has loved the AI-paired software that we built so much that they've been paying me to build people just like you, complete beginners, a completely free store. Now, again, it's free for you, right? Shopify is paying me a commission to do it. And if you don't keep your store for more than 90 days, I don't even get paid. But your store is still free, right? And after 90 days, it's still your store. I don't own a percentage of the store. I don't control the store. It's yours. You can delete products from it, add new products to it, all that good stuff. It's your store, okay? Not only that, I'm going to give you my courses completely free. I'm not going to try to upsell you a bunch of courses. I know you've seen gurus trying to sell courses for $1,000, $2,000, so on and so forth. I can afford to give you my courses for free because, again, Shopify pays me when you use this software and open up a Shopify store. So you get a free store, right? I get a commission from Shopify, and Shopify gets a new merchant to their platform that's being trained by me. It's a win-win-win situation. All you have to do is click here right now. I dare you to do it. I dare you to see if it's free. You're going to go to the next page. You're going to create a free account. You're going to get a free account to our AI software that's going to build you a store in the next 20 minutes is ready to start taking orders. The sales pages are going to be done. The product descriptions are going to be done. The products are going to be uploaded to the store for you, ready to go, ready to start taking orders. The custom theme is going to be uploaded with banners for you. It's going to be ready to go. It's weeks of work and thousands of dollars worth of design done for you, all by AI, completely free. The only thing that you have to do is create your own Shopify account. And again, the reason I'm able to do this for free is because Shopify is paying me. I'm awarded as the most innovative commerce coach in the world by Shopify. Shopify follows me. They like a lot of my ads. And this is something that Shopify is 100% aware of and loves. That's why they're paying me to do it. So you can go pay somebody for a bunch of courses. You can go pay somebody to build you a store, or you can just click here and let our AI software build it for you for free. And you'll have an epic, professional, optimized store ready to go in the next 20 minutes. The choice is yours. But if you want to get started right now by the person that's awarded as most innovative commerce coach in the world, that's going to give you courses for free, build your store for free, then you got to click here right now. Again, I dare you to do it. I dare you to see if it's free. Not a dime's coming out of your pocket for my services. Shopify is paying me to give them to you. Let's go.
Hey, sweetie.
You're home.
I had a lunch break. I thought I'd come home and eat with you. Where's Dad?
He fell asleep in the office. I'll go get him.
Let him sleep. He needs his rest. Cookie dough ice cream for lunch. What kind of mother would I be? How about scrambled eggs?
We had that for breakfast.
That's right. I forgot. How about pasta? Your favorite. Do you want to know something silly?
Yes.
Sometimes I think about when you and I were one person. Do you remember that?
So I was a baby in your tummy?
Do you remember where you were before that?
No.
You were in my heart. Can I go into your heart?
You said you wouldn't leave my room.
You seemed lonely.
Whoa. What were you cooking? Bella, you need a grown-up to help keep them. Somebody was in the house. She looked like you.
What?
You don't have to be scared, Mommy. She's nice. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. Is it really you? Are you tricking me?
Bella. Hey. It's me. I'm Mom.
And whatever you do, lock in. Before you can win in life, you have to win in your mind. It all starts there. Your mindset is either your greatest weapon or your biggest weakness. If your mind is weak, everything crumbles. If your mind is strong, nothing can break you. The biggest battle you will ever fight is the one against yourself. The doubts, the fears, the voice in your head telling you to take it easy, to slow down, to quit when things get tough. You must silence that voice. Tell yourself, I am built for this. Tell yourself, I will not break. Tell yourself, I will keep going no matter what. Because the truth is, most people break before they even start. They talk themselves out of the fight before they throw a single punch. They convince themselves that it's too hard, that they don't have what it takes. That's not you. You are built different. You've already come this far. You've already survived every hardship life has thrown at you. Why stop now? The moment you decide, truly decide, that failure is not an option, everything changes. You stop second guessing. You stop hesitating. You stop making excuses. You lock in. People fear pain. They run from it. They try to avoid it at all costs. But what they don't realize is that pain is the price of progress. Every time you push through discomfort, you grow. Every time you endure struggle, you get stronger. Every time you take one more step, when your body is screaming for you to stop, you become unstoppable. You have two choices in life. Suffer now for a better future, or suffer later with regret. Regret is the heaviest burden you will ever carry. It will haunt you. It will eat at you. It will remind you every single day that you had a chance, but you didn't take it. Years from now, do you want to look back and say, I gave it everything I had? Or do you want to sit in regret, wondering what could have been? Make the decision today. Push through the pain. Embrace the grind. Lock in. Let's get real. Nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody is coming to save you. You didn't get the job? Work harder. You lost money? Work harder. You failed? Work harder. Life is not fair, and it never will be. But that doesn't mean you can't win. It just means you have to fight harder. People respect results, not reasons. The world doesn't care if you had a rough childhood. It doesn't care if you had bad luck. It doesn't care if you don't feel like working today. The only thing that matters is what you do. If you want something, you have to go and take it. Nobody is going to hand it to you. No one is going to feel sorry for you. And honestly, you don't need them to. Because you have everything you need already inside you. You have the ability. You have the strength. You have the heart. Now prove it. Lock in. Stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission to chase your dreams.
What does John Husted think about everyday people just trying to get by?
You're just not very experienced at navigating the real world.
Really? Husted voted to cut Medicaid to pay for tax cuts for billionaires. Tell John Husted, stop raising our healthcare costs.
Airheads have more fun.
The clock is ticking. The opportunity in front of you will not wait forever. The world keeps moving whether you're ready or not. If you don't take action now, someone else will. Look at your life. Look at where you are today. If you're not happy with it, change it. If you're not where you want to be, do something about it. You don't get another shot at life. You don't get a rewind button. You only get one chance to live a life you're proud of. So why waste it? Why stay stuck? Why keep putting things off? This is it. This is your moment. Lock in. Some people sit around waiting for the world to give them something. They think they deserve success just because they want it. They think life should be easier. Let's get one thing straight. Nobody owes you anything. You don't deserve success just because you show up. You don't deserve wealth just because you work hard. You don't deserve happiness just because you're a good person. You only get what you fight for. You only get what you earn. So if you want more, take it. Work for it. Earn it. Stop complaining about what you don't have and start working for what you want. Nobody is stopping you except you. Lock in. Success is not about one big breakthrough. It's about doing the right things every single day. Wake up early. Hit the gym. Stick to your goals. Push yourself when nobody is watching. These small wins add up. They build momentum. They make you unstoppable. So stop waiting for a big moment to change your life. Start today. Start with the next decision you make. Start with the next action you take. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to start. Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. Lock in. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't have to be the most talented. You don't have to have the best connections. You just have to be consistent. The people who win in life are the ones who show up every single day. The ones who don't quit when it gets hard. The ones who don't make excuses. It's easy to work hard for a day. It's easy to be disciplined for a week. But what separates winners from everyone else is that they do it for years. They stay locked in for life. And that's what you need to do. Not for a few days, not for a few months, forever. Because success is not an event. It's a lifestyle. Lock in. This is it. This is the moment where you make a choice. Are you going to keep waiting? Keep making excuses? Keep letting life pass you by? Or are you going to step up? Are you going to decide, once and for all, that you will do whatever it takes to get where you want to be? Because that's the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. One makes excuses, the other makes moves. One waits for motivation, the other creates discipline. One lets life happen, the other takes control. Which one are you going to be? You already know the answer. Lock in. Now go, and don't look back. Let me tell you the truth. You are not free. You were never free. From the moment you were born, the system was designed to turn you into a worker, not a boss. Society doesn't teach you how to build wealth. It doesn't teach you how to be independent. It teaches you how to be obedient. Look around. How many people do you know hate their jobs, but feel like they have no choice but to keep working? How many people live paycheck to paycheck with zero savings, constantly worried about rent, bills, and debt? This is by design. They want you distracted. They want you tired. They want you too exhausted to question the system. They fill your mind with Netflix, celebrity drama, and meaningless debates while they keep taking your money and your time. You were trained for this, trained to obey. From a young age, they told you, go to school, get good grades, get a safe job with benefits, work hard, and one day you'll retire happily. This is a lie. They don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to realize that you don't have to live this way. The 9-to-5 system is modern slavery. The only difference is now, instead of chains, they keep you trapped with debt, taxes, and fear. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. You don't need a job to survive. You don't need a degree to make money. You don't need to waste your best years making someone else rich. The real question is, are you going to keep playing their game? Or are you ready to escape? What if I told you that school is the biggest scam in the world? Think about it. You spend 15 to 20 years in school memorizing useless facts, taking standardized tests, and learning how to follow orders. But no one teaches you how to start a business, how to invest your money, how to build wealth. Why? Because they don't want you to be financially free. They want you to be just smart enough to operate the machines, send the emails, and do the paperwork, but not smart enough to question why you're working 40+ years just to retire broke. And the worst part? They make you pay for your own brainwashing. You take out student loans that put you in decades of debt just to get a degree that doesn't guarantee you a job.
Checkers and Rally's $5 meal deal is a mind blower. Try the new loaded tender wrap with bacon, cheese, and ranch, classic burger, or spicy chicken. Your choice with fries, drink, and chicken bites. Just $5. It's a pretty mind-blowing deal. This eats different.
Wondering if you could use your FSA for that? At FSA Store, you don't have to worry. Shop more than 2,500 eligible products at FSA Store. From weight loss medication and eye care to everyday essentials like pain relief and skincare. You'll also find surprisingly eligible products, telehealth services, and more. Plus, we have tools to help you maximize your savings. Simplify your life with FSA Store. 100% FSA.
By the time you graduate, you're already financially crippled, and guess what? The people who make the real money, the CEOs, the entrepreneurs, the investors, didn't follow this system. Jeff Bezos dropped out. Elon Musk taught himself. Richard Branson, no degree. They didn't waste time memorizing useless history dates. They learned how to make money. So why are you still following the script they gave you? They don't need whips and chains anymore. They use money, debt, and fear. Taxes eat your paycheck before you even touch it. Inflation makes sure your money loses value every year. Credit cards and loans keep you in an endless cycle of debt. And what happens if you stop working? You lose everything. But do you know who never loses? The people at the top, the CEOs, the politicians, the billionaires. They own the system. And guess what? They don't work a 9 to 5. The rich don't trade time for money. They make money work for them. It's time for you to do the same. Stop thinking like an employee. Start thinking like an owner. The reason you're stuck in the 9 to 5 trap is because you've been programmed to believe that's your only option. It's not. The first step to escaping the matrix is realizing you're in it. You don't need a boss. You don't need a 401k. You don't need job security. You need financial intelligence, multiple streams of income, a high-income skill, a business that prints money while you sleep. And the good news? You don't need to be rich to start. Let me break it down for you. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, every system around you is designed to keep you in the 9 to 5 matrix. Think about your daily routine. You wake up to an alarm clock because your time doesn't belong to you. You sit in traffic for an hour just to go to a job you hate. You work all day making someone else rich. You come home too exhausted to do anything productive. You watch TV, scroll social media, get distracted. You repeat the process until you die. This is not life. This is a script you've been forced to follow because the system never wanted you to be free. They tell you to save money, but inflation is stealing your savings. They tell you to buy a house, but you'll spend 30 years paying the bank. They tell you to work hard, but hard work alone never made anyone rich. The system is a game, and you've been playing it wrong. It's not about hard work. It's about leverage. The people who escape the 9 to 5 matrix don't work harder. They work smarter. But first, you need to see the game for what it really is. The first and most dangerous thing they did to you was program your mind to accept a limited reality. Your parents, your teachers, your friends, they all told you the same thing. Checkmark, get a degree, find a stable job, work for 40 years, retire at 65. Let me ask you, who does this actually benefit? Not you, not your family. It benefits the system. They want you thinking like a worker because workers keep the machine running. But you were never meant to be a worker. You were meant to be free. The rich and powerful teach their kids a different mindset. Own, don't rent. Invest, don't just save. Build, don't follow. Control your time, don't trade it for money. The only way to escape the 9-to-5 matrix is to reprogram your mind. You have to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like a producer, an owner, an entrepreneur. And that starts today. If your only source of income is your paycheck, you're one step away from financial ruin. The moment your boss fires you, you have nothing. And this is why the rich never rely on one income source. They have businesses that pay them even when they sleep, investments that grow without their effort, passive income, streams that print money for them. The broke man has one source of income. The rich man has many. And the good news? You don't need to be rich to start building multiple income streams. The goal? Replace your 9-to-5 paycheck with income you control. Now that you know the truth, it's time to take action. Write down every source of income you have right now. How much money do you make? How much of it do you actually keep? What happens if you lose your job tomorrow? The reason most people stay broke is because they are distracted.
If you guys haven't figured it out already by like this face, I am a certified public accountant, so big spoiler alert there, okay? I write for a whole bunch of different places. I've been doing this for like 20 years. I travel all over the country. I meet and I speak to a lot of business owners, a lot of clients, a lot of leaders, a lot of people running business. I have been obsessed over the past decade with what drives these people. I've been obsessed with people that build like sustainable businesses. You know, like what is it with these people that keep their companies going for decades, you know, through multiple generations, through good economies and bad economies, and good presidents and bad presidents, good times. What is it with these people that are able to keep those businesses going after all this period of time? And after interviewing so many of these people, I have finally figured it out. There is a secret sauce among senior managers, owners, and business leaders that have proven to be their key for successfully growing and sustaining their business over a period of time. And by the way, before I give that away, it's all the things you think about. They're good with people. They get up early. They're committed to their company, all that kind of stuff. But there is one thing that I have figured out that they all have in common, and it is this. They are always looking ahead. They're thinking 2-3 years ahead. Why? Because there are people that are relying on them not to screw things up, right? They need to make the right decisions about investing and spending and growing and hiring, all that kind of stuff, because they have partners, they have customers, they have suppliers, they have employees, and their families that are depending on them, perhaps you, on their livelihoods. So they are looking around at all the things that impact their businesses, and they are making decisions about that. And that is exactly what I'm going to share with you guys during the brief time that I have here with you on stage. What am I writing about? I want to share with you what I am talking about with all these leaders around the country, what the biggest issues are, but more importantly, what actions they are taking to navigate their businesses through what is a very, very challenging year.
Stop wasting time on Netflix. Stop scrolling TikTok for hours. Stop watching sports while your own life is falling apart. Pick one skill and start making money from it. Sell your skill as a freelancer. Start a YouTube channel or blog. Build a digital product. Once you have money coming in, don't waste it, invest it. Buy stocks that pay you dividends. Buy assets that appreciate in value. Reinvest into your own business. Once your side income is making as much as your job salary, quit. Never again trade your time for money. People will doubt you. People will call you crazy. People will laugh at you. Let them. The second you start building wealth outside the system, the matrix will try to pull you back in. They will tell you, That's too risky. Just be happy with what you have. Why don't you get a normal job? Ignore them. Most people are slaves and they hate seeing others escape. But once you start making real money, everything changes. No boss, no alarm clocks, no paycheck anxiety. You control your life. You control your time. You are free. The biggest mistake people make? Waiting. I'll start next year. I'll start when I have more time. I'll start when I feel ready. You will never feel ready. The world is changing fast. AI is replacing jobs. Inflation is destroying savings. The system is rigged to keep you poor. If you don't start building your own escape plan now, you will wake up 10 years from now still stuck in the same cycle. And by then, it will be too late. The choice is yours. Stay in the 9-to-5 matrix. Keep working. Keep struggling. Keep waiting for a miracle that will never come. Take action now. Start building. Start earning. Start escaping. Most people will never escape. Most people will stay stuck. But you have a choice. Are you going to keep following their script? Or are you going to rewrite your own story? The escape begins now.
Target lines, labeled ET for Enigma target, can be automatically plotted on your chart, defaulting to 20.
waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Listen to the heartbeat.
Whatever your day calls for, there's a Chevy to take it on. Trucks strong enough to handle the job. And SUVs to bring everyone along.
That's the day Chevrolet.
Let's go now, 15. Faster now.
Faster.
0.15.
Gotta be faster. Fractions of a second.
Hey, there we go.
Fall sports are kicking off, and Dick's has the gear to perform your best with top brands like Nike, Jordan, and Adidas. From football to
to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Out here, we work hard for the things that matter, because there's no better feeling than making time for what matters most. And knowing this life out here is yours. Tractor Supply, for life out here.
Try the new large Webberoni pizza at Little Caesars with a web of shredded pepperoni and toasted 2-cheese blend. Hey, Spider-Man, that's my Webberoni. Get your own! Try the large Webberoni pizza for $8.99 only at Little Caesars. And see Spider-Man Brand New Day in theaters.
Pizza, pizza.
on Team Toyota is most likely to trash talk over the radio?
Bubba.
Bubba.
Me.
Yeah.
Is that a common answer?
I've heard.
The closest thing to fresh air in this office is your boss's screensaver. But what if you just booked that lake house? Go on, it's easy. Booking.com. Booking.yeah.
Summer's here, and right now get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models, with no payments for 90 days.
If you made bread, you'd stretch, fold, and ferment your dough for hours before slow baking it till the crust is golden. But you have a high